Let's have a deep breath. Hey, family. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? We are at Quantum Leap Dubai, and the gang has just left to go to Burj Khalifa. And thank you for your patience today as we changed the time for ACIM. We changed it from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern time today because we went this morning for our fine dresses photo shoot in the desert, and it was so freaking hot, and there was so much sand, and there was so much sand and sweat on us when we came back. Class was supposed to be from 12 to 3. We could not get ourselves together. We got back almost at 12. And then class was instead at 1:30 to 4:30. And it was an incredible Bitcoin class, and everyone who was in class, their mouths were hanging open, taking notes, doing all kinds of incredible learning and action taking here at Quantum Leap Dubai. Behind me, you see Dubai, the Dubai Marina, where we are staying. We are staying at the Dubai Marina, and it's just beautiful here. It's just beautiful. It's fabulous. It's amazing. It's all of the things. It's all of the things. Today, lesson 116. Let's have a deep breath. Deep breath. For me here, it is 5 p.m. here in Dubai. Now, quantum leapers are off on another excursion. This time they're going to the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa. Send them lots of love. They're taking quantum leaps. They're doing incredible things. And this is only second day of the retreat, second full day. We started Sunday evening. So please send your love and your blessings and traveling mercies and burn a candle for all our quantum leapers, that we have our breakthroughs effortlessly, elegantly, and that we all transform and make these quantum leaps with grace. Ashe. All righty. Here we go. Screen share. ACIM Lesson 116. Lesson 116 is a review of 2 lessons. It's a review of lesson 101. God's will for me is perfect happiness. God's will is perfect happiness for me. That means the universe's will for you. The whole point of this whole exercise is your happiness. And I can suffer but from the belief there is another will apart from his. That the only time we suffer is when we have a thought, when we have a belief that is contrary to the idea that your purpose here is for you to really be happy. And that God's will doesn't mean the will of some creators high up in a big sky somewhere. It means that the very essence of yourself, capital S self, the true self, this is the will of the universe. As your true self, this will, this self of yours, this real true self, its will for you is perfect happiness. And you cannot suffer unless you believe there's another will that's apart from this will. That's the only time you can suffer. You can't suffer if you don't think that there's another will, if you don't believe that there's another will apart from the will of God, apart from the will of the universe, we can say apart from the will of love or apart from the will of life itself. That's for morning and evening review. The second idea that we are reviewing today, and I reviewed these two ideas this morning as I awoke. We are in Dubai at Quantum Leap Dubai Retreat, having an astounding time. And this morning, when it was morning for me, I hold on. Oh, hold on. They're telling me there's some issue on Clubhouse. I think my phone is still going through the speaker. Hold on. That would be a good thing to check. Harmony, I hear you over here on the speaker.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the Bluetooth is still plugged up.
The Bluetooth was still on. Are you hearing me okay now?
Yes, that's beautiful now.
Harmony, thank you for letting me know before I went through the entire course and on the hour and on the half an hour. Thank you very much for letting me know that. Thank you. And are you all in the communing the conveyance to Burj Khalifa?
Yes, we are community.
Burj Khalifa. Can everybody in the van say hi, or in the I don't want to call it a van. Say hi. They're on the way to the tallest building in the world, baby, in the freaking world. That's Quantum Leap right there. That's Quantum Leap right there. I love it. Well, have fun, Quantum Leapers. Have fun. And I have been to Burj Khalifa. I've been to the tallest building in the world, all the way up into the clouds. It is magnificent. They have a sunset appointment coming up at 6 p.m. here. It is 5:10 p.m. right now. So they are on their way to Burj Khalifa. Wow. Send them love, send them love. Now that you can hear me okay on Clubhouse, let's review lesson 116. For morning and evening review, we are reviewing two ideas today. The two ideas we are reviewing first is lesson 101, God's will for me is perfect happiness. Tell yourself that God's will for me is perfect happiness. God's will for me is perfect happiness. God's will is perfect happiness for me, and I can suffer but from the belief there is another will apart from his. The only time suffering enters the picture is when we believe that there is another will other than the will of this universe, and that will is not for your happiness. Lesson 102. I share God's will for happiness for me. You have to tell yourself that I agree with it, that I'm on board with it, that I share the will, that I am one with the will of the universe for happiness for me. I share my Father's will for me, his son, his daughter, his child, the child of the universe. What he has given me is all I want. What God has given, what Goddess has given is all we want. What God has given, what he has given me is all there is. What God has given you, what Source has given you is all that is. Source has given you infinite life, infinite love, infinite wisdom, infinite power. Source has given you all. Source has given you the all because Source has given you itself, because you are it and it is you. Now we must tell our minds, I share the will of God, the universe, Source. I share that will that is only for my happiness. I share that. You have to co-sign. If you don't co-sign, how is it going to happen for you? It can't happen for you because the universe goes according to what you say. You must say it. Yep, I co-sign, universe. The will of this universe is my perfect happiness. On the hour remember we're practicing every hour and every half hour. On the hour, we will say, God's will for me is perfect happiness. I played it this morning over and over and over on repeat, and I was listening to the gentleman who reads this on acim.org. I just kept listening to this over and over again. On the hour, God's will for me is perfect happiness. God's will for me is perfect happiness. Say it to yourself, because maybe you thought that there was a creator, there was a destroyer creator, a creator that said that if you didn't get in line and do everything this creator wanted you to do in the way this creator wanted you to do it, when this creator wanted you to do it, that somehow you are going to get something other than happiness. That is not so. On the half hour, I share, this is where the oneness comes in, the oneness with source, the oneness with the universe. I share God's will for happiness for me. I share in this will. I am one with this will. This will is my will. And of course, my will would be for me to be in perfect happiness. What about you being in perfect happiness? Of course, your true will would be your perfect happiness. To believe anything else would really be to be a sadist. And I don't think we want to be sadistic in how we're living our lives. I don't think we want to be sadists. I think we want to accept that there's a divine will at play here and accept that this divine will has my happiness as its aim, my perfect happiness. It doesn't say a little bit of happiness here and there and it's fleeting and it comes and it goes. Look outside this window behind me. Do you see these yachts going by? There's a boat going by right now. We were on a yacht yesterday. This morning we were in the desert doing flying dress photo shoot. And I'm sitting here, I'm looking at everything that's unfolded. I'm looking at all the people that are with us. I'm looking at us on the yacht. I'm looking at us on, at Burj Khalifa. I'm looking at us at the Dubai fountains having dinner. I'm looking at us having dinner, all these exquisite dinners every single night. I'm looking at all these things that we are doing. We are in a freaking quantum leap. This is what life is supposed to be. And do I mean that this is that life is supposed to be Dubai? No, I don't mean life is supposed to be Dubai. I mean life is supposed to be whatever your perfect happiness is. Now for us, this is a perfect happiness moment. Life is supposed to be whatever your perfect happiness is. Your perfect happiness is going to look different from the next person's perfect happiness, and their perfect happiness is going to look different from the next person's perfect happiness. Trust and believe and know that this universe only wills for you good. Only good. If I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and give you a good future and never to harm you. This universe only wills your good. That's good. Isn't that great? Namaste. Who's heard Namaste Life? Isn't that delicious? That's the only thing the universe wills for us. Is our perfect happiness. It didn't say a little bit of happiness. It didn't say, well, when you want a little nap or a respite from all your suffering, you can have 10 minutes of happiness, but then get back to the suffering quick. It didn't say that. It said perfect happiness. You mean to tell me, Source, I can live in perfect happiness? Of course you can. Well, what's stopping me from living in perfect happiness? What's stopping me from living in perfect happiness is because I believe that there's another will other than my perfect happiness. And I actually believe that that will for my suffering is stronger than the will for perfect happiness. That would mean that I'm insane. I think there's another will. And I think that that will can win. There's another will other than the will of your universe. There's another will other than the will of God. And that the goddess and that will can win over God, goddess, the universe. That will can win over source. Clearly, I'm insane. Don't you love these boats going by? That's why I situated myself this way. Even though the lighting is not perfect, it's not great, I still had to be this way because I wanted to share with you this delicious Dubai experience. All right, floor is open. Does Coach Michelle and Harmony have anything to say before y'all dip into Burj Khalifa? Because I know you're all about to set foot into the tallest building in the world.
Well, I love today's first reminder. I had a class session with Dr. Jiwa this week, and one of the things that came up for me was happiness. And she was explaining, like when you are between 0 and 7 and you're actually, even after having the best session, I felt so good afterwards. I kind of saw myself do it at a time today. So it was great that today's course reminder was exactly that. God's will for me is perfect happiness. Not happiness sometimes, not happiness every once in a while, but perfect happiness. So I'm grateful for this whole entire experience. I'm grateful for the course. I'm grateful for you, and I'm complete.
Are you happy and elated? Are you in perfect happiness to be going to Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world? Are you in perfect happiness right now?
I am in perfect happiness, but feeling really calm and zen. Perfect happiness.
And Harmony, we did flying dresses photo shoot today in the desert. That is freaking awesome.
We're actually, yes, we actually just pulled up, of course.
Okay, family, I love y'all. Have a beautiful time at the top of Burj Khalifa. Love you, love you, love you. They're over at Burj Khalifa, the whole group. We just completed our Bitcoin class just a little bit ago. We completed our Bitcoin class at 4:30, and now at 5, they had the pickup to go. Today was a full day. It was a full day. We needed roller skates today. This was a full day at the retreat. Tomorrow is going to be a powerful day too, because tomorrow we go to another excursion. You're going to see it. You're going to see it on video. And of course, you're going to see it on the stories. If you don't follow the stories on the YouTube channel, on Instagram, follow the stories and feel that you're here with us, because you are. We're holding you in our hearts of love. You're here with us. Any comments, questions before we go to Galactic Signature for the day? Queen, Coach Michelle. It sounds like you're in the matrix a little bit. Are you able to, is it that, oh yeah.
A lot of noise around me. I would just say that, as Tommy said, today's message is absolutely on point. God's will for us is perfect happiness. And I believe that we're all, right here, right now, I shouldn't say we all, I am in perfect happiness. Right here in Dubai, I am living my best life. Yes, happiness is showing up all over me. Love you, family. I am complete.
Yummy. Yummy. Living your best life. I love it. Queen Vashti?
Coach, I don't know if you can hear. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
It still sounds like you're in the matrix. It still sounds like you're in the matrix.
Can you hear me?
It still sounds like you're in the matrix. I don't know if that's me. Is that me, Coach Michelle? Or does she sound like she's in the matrix to you too? I don't know.
Let's be down. I'm walking out.
Family, we had an incredible announcement.
Okay, so how am I sounding now?
Oh, much better.
How am I sounding now?
Much better.
Okay. I was in the hospital. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was in the matrix. I was in the hospital making a delivery. Okay. And you say you can hear me much better now, right?
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you.
You can hear me much better. Great. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. My apologies. I was making a delivery. I love this. This is one of my favorite ACIM lessons. God's will for me is perfect happiness. And I'm glad I had a chance to listen to this review, catch it, because I really just hopped on maybe like 10, 15 minutes ago. So I'm glad that I was able to hit a review, because now I know I need to co-sign. I would always say it, God's will for me is perfect happiness. And I've even spoken with others about the fact that God's will is
perfect happiness for all of us, now I know I need to co-sign it and say, I co-sign God's will for me. My will for me is also perfect happiness.
Mm-hmm.
To make it even more powerful
Mm-hmm.
and more direct. I mean, this is even like a intention. You know, you can use this as an intention. I love it. And I'm so happy that you all are having such a wonderful time in Dubai. If you give me 1 second, I can pull up the Galactic Signature. I'm in the middle of doing my thing here, working my business. Okay. We are going to Galactic Signature now, right?
Yes, we are going to the Galactic Signature, and one of our incredible comments on YouTube, Journey, says, all the ladies sound beautiful. We have our brother with us too. So it's not just ladies, it is queens and kings. So yes, we have PJ with us as well. And thank God for he's holding it down for the masculine energy in the house, PJ. Okay, now we're not ready for the Galactic Signature yet because Kendall is going to share. And then we'll go to the Galactic Signature. How's that sound? Sounds good?
Okay.
All right, Kendall, how you love it?
Ma'am, that sounds great. Mm-hmm. Hello, is it Kashi? Is that how you say your name, soul sister?
Kaisi.
Kaisi.
Kaisi, yes.
So yeah, it's so beautiful to meet you. I'm like, I just felt led to come on here and just say thank you for this community. I, stumbled upon it this morning. I honestly just woke up a little while ago, but I just wanted to acknowledge, you were just talking about like claiming your happiness. And for me, one of the biggest things that has been happening in my world in the last month and a half is claiming the merging of not only my background in Christianity, but claiming that I am a witch. And it's been quite a journey of desiring deeper fellowship and connection with people that speak this language. And so I just really wanted to honor you. And it sounds like this has been going on for a long time, but I think for me, where I've been at is just really claiming this part of myself. And I was actually on the Instagram, your Instagram, and seeing the icon for this community, and it reminded me of the Queen of Sheba. It reminded me of the Song of Solomon, and how I've been personally connected with just eroticism and that part of what sparked, I think, my journey into more of my witchy side. So yeah, I just love the energy, love the abundance. I think for me, what I'm claiming today is just I am abundance, and I just love what you're talking about, just being just claiming with the universe, declaring with the universe what you want. So that's been a big step for me as someone that has been, let's just say, as a coach, I'm an embodiment coach, an erotic poet, and a dancer. It has been stretching the last month and a half to let go from the old relationships in relation to me claiming my witchiness. So, you're all here. Thank you for this room. Thank you for everybody's really inspiring, really empowering, feminine. So I'm claiming love on the stage.
Thank you so much, Kendall, for being here and coming up on stage. And you know what we always say? we're on day 116 now of A Course in Miracles of 365 days. We're doing this incredible challenge. We're doing 365 days straight of A Course in Miracles. And we, is that incredible or what? And we always say, whether you're here on day 2 or day 59 or day 82 or day yesterday, you know, whatever day you come, we are so happy you're here because it's your time. It's your time to shine, and everything happens according to divine timing and divine perfection. And we can't be out of the divine perfection. So I just love that you happened into this room this morning. Come in any time. All colorful creeds, all witchy paths. We welcome all people, and we love it. So thank you for being here, Kendall, and for hopping on stage today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I think, if anything, it just feels like home, just being able to, I'm all about energy medicine and my practitioner work, so I just feel it. I feel the love, I feel the abundance, and yeah, I just saw a little while ago, 5552, I'm big on angel numbers, so I think the universe had it that I'd wake up and just want to be part of what is being built here. So I'm happy to support, and just even to like the whole thing around witches. I've been invited to look into more of what happened in Salem and the witch trials and that sort of thing. I definitely have had a past life. I know for me, my mission here has been in return really rising into claiming, just claim it before everyone is just claiming that I get to be full time in my business and really live the luxurious life that I desire. I know for me, working through really passionate, like what I'm passionate about as I'm a national Christian background, and so I've been cut off. I've been rejected from people and family around me embracing sexuality and intimacy and relationships. So it's been interesting with the divine order of things. Sovereignly, all my guides have been bringing me my soul fam, and my recent beautiful manifestation has been my life partner, who is super passionate about embodiment, super passionate about sexuality. We both are part of the Tantric Awakening Fellowship group, and we're just really passionate about looking into more of like Mary Magdalene codes, Salem, what's happened there, Egypt. I know for me, the Egyptian codes have been really calling forth for me to integrate and discover. So it's been a wild journey, and so I'm really just excited to get to know you guys, and I could talk a lot in the 5 minutes, but I'm going to pause there. Thank you for, just really grateful. I'm excited.
Yay! Welcome, welcome, welcome. And all the things you were talking about, I was like, yes. Right now we're down in Dubai. Well, over in Dubai. I won't say down because I don't think it's down from the United States. We're over in Dubai at the Quantum Leap Retreat. So I get to lead retreats all around the world with these incredible beings from our community. And we lead retreats in Bali and Peru and Salem and Sedona and New Orleans and Dubai. And so we're at Quantum Miami, throughout the United States, Mexico, Peru. And down today we're in Dubai. So it's very interesting that you speak of abundance and luxury, because right now we're sitting in a loft, a 2-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath loft where we're staying in Dubai. And not all of us are staying here because there's 11 of us all together at the Quantum Leap Dubai retreat. And some of them are staying at another location, and some are staying right here at this location. 4 of us are staying here at this location. And Dubai is absolute luxury. Dubai is up level. Dubai is abundance. It's wealth. It's wealth that's nonchalant. Like you'll see a woman walking through the mall with like a couple of Fendi bags and I don't know, like a Louis bag, and it's just normal. That's just how it is. And that's one of the things I love about Dubai. When you come to Dubai, like we were sitting at Dubai Fountains last night, when you come to Dubai, and they're on their way now to the tallest building in the world with Harmony, who's also leading this retreat with me. When you come to Dubai, you are going to get an up level, an abundance, wealth, luxury, and you're going to get the cosign, as Queen Vashti said earlier, that we've got to cosign with the universe, right? We got to say yes to it. Yes, that's me. And so Dubai is one of the places we get to go. Next month, we'll be in New Orleans for the Christian Witches Convention. It is going to be amazing, where a bunch of witches and wizards get to come together. And we always say witches, wizards, warlocks, and mages of all ages, where we'll come together and we have classes, we have a party, we have a matrix party, because when we do our party at the Christian Witches Convention, it's always themed. So this year, before it was themed American Horror Story. And the first ever Christian Witches Convention that we had was in 2019. And then, 2020 and 2021 happened. And so we got to stay home and meditate. Well, 2022 is here, this powerful 222 year, this lover's year in the tarot. And now we are back at the Christian Witches Convention again, full force, Memorial Day weekend in New Orleans. We got all kinds of deliciousness coming up for the Christian Witches Convention in New Orleans. It is going to be off the chain. And then we have a few other events this year too. And Kendall, if you are looking for resources or anything like that, you can always go to christianwitches.com, and hopefully some of that is helpful to your journey. I freaking love Mary Magdalene. I love the Mary Magdalene codes. I love the tantric aspects of the divine consort and the divine god and goddess. I love it all. So you are in the right place. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in the right place. So thank you for being here. I think we're going to turn it over to you, Queen Vashti, and take us into the Galactic Signature for the day.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach. Thank everyone for joining us this morning. I'm just glad that I was able to come right in, because I just, I'm doing my business, which is a job that you own, basically. So I'm glad I was able to get on and get that information, because that is my favorite, of course, Miracles Lesson. And today our Galactic Signature is, we're 10238, white self-existing mirror. I define in order to reflect, measuring order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with a self-existing tone of form. I am guided by my power of timelessness. I define in order to reflect, measuring order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with a self-existing tone of form. I am guided by the power of timelessness. I define in order to reflect, measuring order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the self-existing tone of form. I am guided by the power of timelessness. Kin 238, white self-existing mirror.
And it's a wrap. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I'm so glad you all are having a good time. Continue to have a good time.
Oh my God, when you see some of these pictures, family, if you're in the ACIM group, we're going to post more pictures in there. We definitely already got pictures in the Soul Excursions group. So if you're in the Soul Excursions group, you're in there because you've come to one of our Soul Excursions in the past. You have registered for one of our Soul Excursions and you've attended a Soul Excursion. So you are in the Soul Excursions. Telegram group. If you're in the Soul Excursions Telegram group, you see some pictures and some videos from what we've been up to here in Dubai. And OMG, it is fire, fire, fire. Wait till y'all see these pictures. Wait till you see these pictures. I don't know what to say. You about to blow your, you got to blow the lid off. We had to step up and do something big. Dubai is big. It's big. And so I'm so happy. I'm so happy. All right, Queen Vashti. Everybody wants to send some love to our
Love you.
love you. Have a beautiful day. God bless you. Love you, love you. Peace. Peace, family. Love you.